Rashad, why you
Anyways,
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, we have Liz here. We'll start with in-person questions, and then we will go to Zoom.
What is it about Becky's coaching that makes her stand apart from other coaches been around?
I think she just has a great balance of knowing how to push her players and then just always motivating you and always telling you, all the positive things. I think sometimes a lot of coaches they forget that you have to have that balance or you'll lose your players. And I think Becky does a tremendous job at always just building everybody up, regardless of the situation.
So when she does have to get hard on someone, having that goodwill, or I guess you call it, that's really what makes the difference, right?
Yeah, not for sure. Especially for me, I feel like I have to have like a great balance with a coach because I've been with coaches where it's like the negative can seem a lot more barren than the positive. So just being here and just her having so many great things to say and also knowing how to push me in certain ways, I think that's been a big push in my career.
All right, we'll go to Nikias on Zoom. Nikias.
Hey, NaLyssa, congratulations again. I
Thank
had
you.
two, if that's okay. One, I remember asking you earlier in the season just what part of your defense you were most proud of. Wanted to ask you about your off-ball defense in particular. A lot of big impact plays for you during the postseason in particular. Just what has that process been like growing defensively in that area?
I feel like just trying to get my team more and more possessions. I like to, do like the dirty work, try to get on the floor, cause a lot more jump balls, get some blocks here and there when I can. So I feel like those are just things that like in the back of my head, I've been trying to, be better at.
Got you. And then second one, going back to the trade, if that's okay. When you were in the process of that and eventually landing in Vegas, were there other teams also reaching out, or was that just the Vegas conversation?
I have no idea. That's like my agent. My agent didn't really tell me too much. He just said I was going to Vegas and that was it.
Got you. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, we'll go to Callie.
NaLyssa, congrats. I wanted to also, I guess, ask about the trade. Something that Nikki Fargas mentioned to me when you were first acquired by the Aces was that she viewed you as like a long-term addition, even though, things are uncertain with the offseason. I'm wondering, maybe after having exit interviews, what do you think that will look like, and what does it mean to kind of know that you have a future, I guess, with the Aces?
It feels great. I love the, like the stability, knowing that I could be somewhere for a long time and not having to, keep getting up and changing environments and learning new cultures and stuff like that. So, I mean, it kind of just takes some weight off your shoulders to hear just how much, you're valued and appreciated in a program. So it's great for me.
And then also, I have to ask about this. It seems like you and maybe like Kirsten Bell and Dana Evans are three of the most like socially active, or like most active on social media that I've seen after the win. And can you maybe just shed some light on what it's been like to maybe be doubted or criticized or whatever, and now to be a champion?
I feel like the three of us are, the main people that kind of got a lot of heat, whether that was on other teams we were on or the team that we're on. I feel like we kind of were counted out. So, when you win a championship, this is your time to, just, pop it a little bit and tell everybody like, how you feel a little bit. I'm not gonna get too carried away because it takes care of itself being a champion. So happy about it.
Was there? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
Okay. Was there like a criticism or something that really stood out to you that you carried with you and that, you feel even, I don't know, maybe more vindicated about, or was it just in general a lot of noise? Like can you shed some light on?
I mean, it was a lot, whether it was slow, can't move, not mobile, uh, don't play the same as she used to, can't rebound, can't score, this, that, and the third, don't make a free throw. So, who cares, this, that, but still a champion. So moving on.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right, now we'll go to Andrew.
Thanks, Carly. Liz, congratulations on being a champion. Have you had a chance? No doubt. Have you had a chance to sleep in the last 72 hours with this whirlwind?
I slept last night, thank God, but we got a big week to plan for, so these couple of days are gonna be my sleeping days. But when Friday hit, it's up.
Especially with the vibe at the Raiders game yesterday that y'all enjoyed. Talk about getting the full love there, and just your bond so far with Nikki Vargas, with how she made that trade to believe in you, wanted you, and how you added towards being a championship team now.
Well, yeah, the Raiders, that was my first football game I ever been to because I don't really watch football. So it was a great experience, just to go to a game in the city and stuff like that and get to see, up close and personal. And just the hospitality, they took great care of us and, bought us stuff out and stuff like that. So it was a great experience. And yeah, Nikki, I feel like I'm forever gonna be thankful for her, getting me out of the situation I was in, and just being that first person to really like believe in me and make it happen. So I feel like she's a huge part to this whole thing, and like I said, I'm forever grateful for her.
Thanks.
Last few will go Jazz.
Hey Liz, congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
got two questions for you. The first one I just want to piggyback because you came to Vegas, the Aces fans, the coaching staff, you've been embraced so much, and just talk about how you feel about the love and being embraced here.
I feel like it's great. When you have so many people surrounded by you that just support you, it's so much easier just to do your job. Every time I get on social media or go to the store or walk around, like it's just so many people that, just tell me how much they appreciate me and how happy they are that I'm here. And so when you hear stuff like that, like I said, it just makes you want to go harder.
And then the second question, what are your personal goals heading into the off season?
Just to get in shape, get stronger, tweak my shot a little bit, work on post game, extended dunker, stuff like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jazz. We'll go Jordan.
Hello, Jordan from Television Network. Congrats on winning a championship, Liz. So it felt like you coming to Vegas was a full circle moment because you're from Texas, you watched Becky play, and she's someone that spoke highly of you even before you got there. So just talk about the relationship that you guys built and the confidence she instilled in you throughout this season.
Yeah, I think it's crazy because like I always tell this story, but I used to see Becky play for the Silver Stars, and I used to always go to those games. So, like you said, it's just a full circle moment. I would have never thought I would have played for her like a day in my life, but when I got traded to Vegas, it was the best thing that happened to me, and I'm so blessed to be coached by someone that has that type of caliber, like a Hall of Fame coach, and just the way she believes in her players and the way she pushes her players is something that I needed, and I feel like she's gonna be like the huge turning point for my career.
Thank you and congrats again.
Thank you.
Last one, Jametta.
Liz, two questions if I can ask. First one is talk about the grace you gave to yourself when you learned that you were being traded to Las Vegas, and just talk about how you mentally processed all of that with not getting too down on yourself.
Yeah, I was never really I wasn't too sad about the trade. I was just sad about how it happened. Just kind of how it came out of left field. I really didn't know I was gonna be traded. But at the end of the day, it was a blessing in disguise, and it was the best thing that happened for my career. And I feel like it was just hard being from Texas. Also, it's just I had so much support, and my family was able to come to a lot of games. They were driving up every week, so that was kind of like the biggest balance and the biggest change. In that aspect, but coming to Vegas has been the biggest blessing.
And then second question is, how much have you measured your success of maturing, right? We saw you kind of grow up on the court in your game and personally. How much did this ACES organization being surrounded with such positive energy help that for you?
Yeah, it was huge. Like I said, when you're playing with teammates that believe in you and push you and tell you when you need to go harder and tell you when you need to do this, like it's easier just to want to be better and want to do better for yourself. And from a staff standpoint, even the coaches, like they always been in my corner, always texting me, always sending me clips and stuff like that to help me out. So all you got to do is just go out there and do your job at the end of the day because you have so many people just helping you.
Sorry, Sophie, I didn't see your hand. Last one, I promise on Zoom.
Last one.
Sorry.
Four
All good. Thanks. Thanks, Carly. Hi, NaLyssa. Congrats again on the championship.
Thank you.
I
Thank
have
you.
2 quick ones for you. The first one, what's the biggest growth that you've seen within your game, from the start of the season until now? And then also in that same kind of vein, from a personal standpoint, what's the biggest thing that you've learned about yourself this season?
I could kind of answer both in one, but probably just not getting too high or too low. I feel like there was a lot of times in my career where I didn't have a game that I wanted and I would let it kind of sit on me for a little bit. But I feel like just having to move on and flip that page so quick because it's like, you're playing with great players. So it's like at the end of the day, you don't want to let yourself down and you don't want to let your team down too. So I feel like it's just a different motivation when you're playing with great players. It just pushes you to want to be better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Liz.
Enjoy the parade.
For sure.
Time's not, it's totally okay. You sure?
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.